I started planning to homeschool probably 6 months ago, like well before my son was out of the third grade. When I decided to homeschool, in my head, I was like, all right, he's going to be in the fourth grade. We're doing fourth grade curriculum. Like I had a plan, like I thought I knew, but I didn't know. With most homeschool curriculums, a lot of them are about a grade above where your child currently is if they are in public school and sometimes private school. Now, my son was in private school and they use a very good curriculum, BJU Press, okay? But they don't do all the lessons, which I don't think there's any way they could because it's 180 lessons for most BJU curriculum. But they look at the state standard for North Carolina on IXL and only teach part of BJU Press that covers the state standard so that when grade testing comes, they pass or do well or whatever. From my understanding. Now, I may be wrong. I may be incorrect. That is how I think it's done, okay? That being said, my son always got very good grades in grade 3. He was AB honor roll, okay? Got his grade testing, and it's hard for me to kind of explain. Actually, hold on, let me pull this up. Okay, for example, in his written expression, he got a 2.6. So I'll explain it like this. A grade equivalent of 2.6 doesn't mean your child belongs in second grade. It means that on that one specific skill, they performed similarly to the average student in the 6th month of the second grade. That does not bode well to me. Now, in math, it said 4.2. So it would apply the same way. So like a grade equivalent of 4.2 doesn't mean your child belongs in 4th grade. It just means that they performed as well as a 4th grader would have in their 2nd month of 4th grade. Okay. But when I went to show my child the assessments for the curriculum I chose, he was like, didn't know the things he should know to be on the level 4, okay? But I was still like, we're gonna do level 4. No. I feel like with how his grade test scores are kind of skipping around somewhere between 2nd and 4th grade, all in the middle. 3rd grade's an important year. Like, it's a year where you learn lots of foundational skills that build on for the rest of their lives. It's your basic stuff that you need to build on other things. So then I was like, okay, we're going to redo 3rd grade math. We're going to do 4th grade ELA. Nope. After I saw that 2.6 and I was like, wait a minute, second grade. We're going to redo 3rd grade. We're going to redo all of 3rd grade. But the thing about that is every homeschool curriculum you can choose has an assessment. I urge you to do that assessment because you may be like, my kid's going into the 4th grade. But then you take that assessment and it says, with our curriculum, your child needs to go to level 2. Or with our curriculum, your child needs to be on level 3. Follow that assessment. Let go of my kid's in 4th grade, he needs to do level 4 work. No. The joy of homeschooling, or I guess the good thing about it is you can meet your kids where they are, and if you need to redo 3rd grade level work to get them up, it doesn't matter. The grade level itself in homeschool, it doesn't matter. So I also had to let go of that. Like, it doesn't matter that the book says level 3. It doesn't mean he's not a 4th grader, but it means that I can help him get caught up and be where he needs to be. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just here to say, you might have a plan and you might think you know, but all that can change. We're 2 days into homeschooling and my whole thing has changed. I was online this morning buying new curriculum because I decided to go back and do all of level 3 again. But level 3 of the curriculum I choose might not match up perfectly to the level 3 that his school used. Anyway, there's gaps. I feel it's his mother that he has, and we're going to fill him in before we move on. Okay? That's all. I'm going to do another curriculum video explaining everything I'm going to use this year. Because I am going to find my people who care about this. I know they're out there. Okay? All right. I love you. Bye.